Hey guys, alright, so you're probably wondering what has happened to me first, because I am uploading a video for the first time, I think, within a week or so. That's been properly edited, that's been thought out, and written out, I guess you would say. So what did I decide to do? I decided to do a Q&A. For one, it's been over a year since I moved here, and maybe you guys had some questions wondering about that. And secondly, I just don't really have anything to make content about, but I really want to make a video right now. And so, let's get straight into this, shall we? First question is from Matilde Arzabe. Who do you hate more? Isabella, Amaya, or me? Who do I hate more? Well, let's just say I don't hate anybody, so let's clear that out. And yeah, so you're all equal in my eyes. I have no issues with that. I love everybody equally. No worries right there. Jao2119 asks me, fan of Riverdale. Now, I enjoyed the first season of Riverdale, but it's kind of fallen off for me afterward, the first episode of the third season. But I'm guessing you probably took that out of the people I follow, because I do follow a lot of the cast from the show, and I also do follow one fan page. But that's just kind of because when I was watching the first season, I was really into it, and I followed everybody, but I never kind of unfollowed them, so it's just there now. So yeah, I did enjoy the first season, but I don't enjoy the show anymore. Next, Cesar Ayon. Why chicken? So for you guys who follow me and don't know me personally, I'm a big fan of chicken. Like, it's my favorite meat out there. Nothing beats chicken for me. And you could offer me a really good vacation or a lifetime supply of chicken, and I'd say chicken. Now, why chicken? Well, one, it's very tasty. It's very versatile. You can literally make anything with it. You could cook it in any form, and anything goes well with chicken. You can't really mess up chicken aside from getting like the breast really dry, but even still, if you cook it right, it's still enjoyable. So yeah, that's why I enjoy chicken. Next, Camila Olmos Peredo. What's your real name? So for you guys who are still in Japan and watching this and you're like, your real name? Your real name is Pedro Salmori. Yeah, no, it is my real name. But the thing here is that a lot of the Asians who come here in Bolivia, they have names like Daniel or like, Western names, let's say. Just so that people here don't have such a hard time pronouncing their actual Asian names. So when I showed up at school, I told everybody my name was Pedro. And then a certain girl comes up to me and she goes, so, hey Pedro, what's your real name? And she doesn't believe me when I tell her that Pedro is my actual name. She's really confused until I explain to her that I'm actually not only Japanese, but I'm also partially Brazilian, which is why I have Pedro in my name. So yeah, what's my real name? My real name is Pedro Salmori. Now, next question, Isabel24XD. Why do you love photography so much? Like, wow. So, why do I love photography? Well, the thing is, it's like I mentioned in my previous video, it's one of the very few things that really gets me hooked onto it. So like, I don't get hooked onto a lot of things, but when I do, it becomes more than just a hobby. And photography is just one of those things. I really enjoy doing it. I really like it. And that's just what there is, you know? It's just, I love doing it, being in the moment, being able to capture all of the beauty around me and everything. So yeah, that's just why I love photography. There's just so much into it. Maybe I'll make a whole other video just explaining photography, why I love it so much, because I swear I could make a whole video on that if I wanted to. Next question. Isnar2000. Favorite anime, game, book, and movie? Favorite anime. Favorite anime. I don't actually have a specific anime that just stands out to me off the top of my head that I just go, yeah, I really like that one. If I were to say the most memorable one that I say everybody should watch it would be Gate, which is about how this gate to this other world, per se, opens up in Japan. So the Japanese self-defense force goes into this other world to explore it and meet new people and everything. It's a really entertaining anime, although it feels very short. I wish there was more to it. Favorite game would be Spider-Man, the one that came out for PS4 last year. I really like that game just because, well, not only are the graphics amazing, it just feels smooth and fun to swing around. There isn't any other game that, you know, it feels that much fun to travel around. So that's the thing about favorite book. Favorite book would be The Subtle Art, and excuse my language, but The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, just because of how much fun I had reading the book and how intriguing it was. And the thing about this book is that it's a self-help book, but when you start reading the book, the first thing the author tells you is that this isn't going to change your life and it's not going to open doors to new opportunities or whatsoever. So that's that, but while most books do like have that written down, so this felt a different kind of self-help book, if you get what I mean. And favorite movie, well, this one's easy, Back to the Future. I absolutely love Back to the Future. Like, I grew up watching it, and the first one just never gets old, even if you know what's gonna happen. It never gets old. You just watch it over and over again, and you just enjoy it even more every single time. Next, Hippo Dance. How are you? And Cartridge0304 asks, how is life, bro? So, well, obviously I read both because they're very similar, but no offense, doesn't mean that your questions aren't important. Thank you for asking them. Thank you to all of you for asking these questions, by the way. How am I? I'm actually doing quite okay, you know. I've never had a moment here where I felt down, aside from the time I felt really homesick. But yeah, life's been working out. I've been getting involved a lot more with photography and kind of, I've had a lot of time to sit down, think, and see what I want to do for the future, because I'm in the latter stages of my high school years, so it's becoming a very important step in my life. And yeah, so how's life? It's quite alright. Could be better, but it's quite alright. Next question. Huluj? How should I pronounce that? Huluj? Do you miss St. Maur? For those of you who don't know, St. Maur is the first school I actually studied at, and I do miss it. Well, not only because the facilities were absolutely amazing, they're unparalleled to any other school I went to, like football fields, an arts building, the library was massive. But I miss the people too. You know, they were friendly, they were nice. I know a lot of my, like, how should I say, the latter years of my life haven't been really involved with St. Maur anymore, but it always has a special place in my heart, and it always takes me back to when I was younger, when I go back there, and it brings up a lot of emotions and all. So yeah, I do miss it. Next question. Leva Lochkanov, right? Russian? Yeah, Lochkanov. Communism or capitalism, блядь? Communist? Dr. Kurva, why are you gay? Why am I gay? I'm not gay, at least to my knowledge. Although if there is anybody who thinks I'm gay, let me clarify that. Yeah, so like I just said, I'm not gay. I've had a lot of people think I'm gay, so I never understood why. Is it the mustache? Or like the beard? You can hardly tell, so I don't think that's what it is, but okay. Next, Giuliano ZZ123. If corn oil is made out of corn, What is baby oil made up of? What is baby oil made of? Hold on. Hey Siri, what is baby oil made out of?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is baby oil made out of.
Okay, and I didn't receive the exact answer I was looking for. Let's look it up. What is baby oil? Let's see. Let's see. Baby oil is usually 98% mineral oil and 2% fragrance. Mineral oil apparently doesn't react with anything it comes into contact with. So, mineral oil is safe for your skin. Everybody, we should start using baby oil as a moisturizing oil on our bodies. It's good for our bodies apparently. Alright, next question. Do people who think Earth is flat believe other planets are flat too? I don't know. I think you should really ask a flat earther. You could go on Twitter. Nowadays there's a bunch of flat earthers on there. My personal take on this, I think they believe that other planets don't exist, that we're just kind of here, you know, alone. So yeah, I think that's just how it works for them. Right, so that was the last question. Thank you all so much for asking questions. I hope next time I get a little bit more because I feel this was kind of short because I speak fast. But hopefully I'll do this again in the future. Maybe I'll try to think of something to do because like, oh yeah, by the way, like the background's different. I'm not sitting on a chair this time just because I've moved. So I'm gonna get things settled down here. And then once things settle down a bit, I'll probably film a little more, do some more videos. Like I wanna start getting active on YouTube, like promoting, oh yeah, my Instagram by the way. I'll leave the link to it down below as usual. Maybe, you know, the little pop-up they put in the corner right here. I'll try doing that. I'm not sure how to do that actually. But yeah, that'll be it for today. See you guys around and don't go changing. Peace.